Hello everybody and welcome back to Madness Project Nexus. Before we jump back into the story mode for this episode, I realized I neglected the tutorial in the last video. So really quickly we're going to jump into this and learn some of the basics of the game, and we're going to learn how to play. I'm going to teach you how to play, even though we should have done this in the first episode. But we appear to be playing as Hank. Hello Hank. In his Madness Combat 4 state. Very nice. Ooh, there's a stop sign here. It's very familiar looking as well. But I just need to climb up this ladder. There's nothing for us down here. So first things first, yes, if you press left click, basic attack will kill enemies if you hit them. Shift plus left click will do a heavy attack, which means you can do you can hit more than one guy at the same time with a single attack, and you can do the same thing by holding left mouse button. And you might have noticed there were two stages to that charge attack. This is stage 1 and this is stage 2. Stage 2 is slightly stronger, but I still recommend stage 1 over anything. So we just have to flip this lever, open the locker, grab the wide sword. So there is no reload button in this game, and that might throw some people off. You can't reload your gun in this game. There is no like manual reload button. Well, you can reload, but you have to empty your gun first, and then you can reload the gun. But to drop a weapon, you press what would otherwise be the traditional reload key in most video games. You just press the R key, then you drop your weapon, and then you can move right along. So these guys are dizzied. Will someone please shut off that alarm? So dizzy means they have this blue swirl over their head, meaning that I can perform a takedown on them, which will allow me to kill them instantly, which is very useful. And this guy who drops down, this is a brute, and he is in a dizzied state, so I have to walk behind him and press E like I did with the agents. And I will also perform an execution on him. Alright, we have a basic throwing tutorial here. Just grab the fire extinguisher, hold down Q, and press left mouse button, and throw the fire extinguisher at Tricky. Yes, this is Tricky, giving a brief explanation about blocking. If you just hold right click, you will block. And you can also perform a counter if you time your block just right. But that only happens when you have when you are unarmed. If you have a melee weapon in your hands, doing a perfect block will give you some attack bar back, and you will be allowed to perform a counter attack, but not in the way you just saw. Okay. So for here we have quick dodge or zip dodge. We just tap spacebar, and your character will dodge in the direction that you are walking. So if I want to dodge down, I just have to walk down, and you can dodge in any direction that you can move. And to sprint, you just double tap any directional key, and your character will begin to sprint. So what I need to do here is if I press middle click, I can pistol whip this guy, as you can see right there. And now I have to wait for Tricky to shoot this sign. Take your time, buddy. We're not all crack shots around here. Some of us didn't pass our archery tests. Thanks for leaving me one whole bullet. Let's reload. And there we go. 2, 3. So yes, if you hold shift and right click, well, if you hold shift in general with a ranged weapon, you can hit for headshots, which allows you to aim slightly higher up. And if you aim with right click, that will reduce the recoil of your weapon and also improve accuracy. So that's good to know. We have some frag grenades here. Just press G, throw it at this box, let it explode. Easy peasy. Self-explanatory. So here we have a gun. So if you hold down Q and press right click, you can put a weapon in your right hand, or rather a weapon in your offhand that you can use. And if you press tab, you can swap weapons. And let me explain some of the indicators you saw, like when I hovered over that weapon. You might have saw an indicator that said 2H. That means the weapon can only be held in two hands. So you are not allowed to hold the weapon in one hand because your character is not strong enough. But looks like our goal here is rather simple. Kill the sheriff. Sorry, buddy, but you know, the script demands I do this, so sorry. And thanks, Jeb. But that's the tutorial. It doesn't go as in-depth as it could, but for the most part it teaches you the very basics, which is fine by me. But we're going to continue where we left off in story, and as a quick recap, we completed the outskirts, which means we defeated Mag Bandit, and now we are going to be playing as Sanford and Demos here. Hello Sanford, hello Demos. And we are now in the industrial sector. Man, the frame rate here is not great, and that's not the game's fault, that is just a fault my computer. But if I disable anti-aliasing, should get a little bit of a performance boost there. So sorry about my computer not being the best on the planet. I hope that isn't too big of a deal for you guys. But if you're worried about that, there is somebody on YouTube by the name of Cyrus, who's a friend of mine, who is doing his own Let's Play of Madness Project Nexus, and you can watch him, and I'm certain that he can give you a higher quality experience. But anyway, we have the first level of the industrial sector, which is Warehouse Raid. Blasting open the sheriff's safety gates and gunning down his merc army won't even matter if we can't find a way to shut down his security systems. Fortunately, Demos thinks he can hack the system if he can find a landline connection to the sheriff's station fortress. They won't even know they've been hit until we're ready to infiltrate. Objectives: hack the sheriff's security system through a landline in this facility. So yes, we're going to be playing as Sanford and Demos. I think for this stage, I'm going to play as Sanford, and like as we go through these stages, I'll alternate between them. And if you're wondering about the skip stage button, this won't be in the final release. This is only because I'm playing a beta version. And yes, the game does come out tomorrow. So I implore anybody who is interested in getting this game, do so. Like, it's going to be put on Steam within the next 24 hours. So please, the moment it's on Steam, consider purchasing the game. It'll help the developers a lot. But enough about that. Let's jump straight in to Warehouse Raid. And if you're wondering who these merc guys are, they are the Matter and Energy Reclamation Company, led by the sheriff. The server room should be at the rear of this facility. Hacking it won't be a problem. Alright, yeah, but we're going to be playing as Sanford, so hack the sheriff's security systems through a landline. Yes, indeed. Oh. Of course, I start the level by immediately missing the first guy. Alright, we got a couple screwdrivers, which means I can stab a couple guys in the face. Those guys are going to get executed. Yes, I can walk behind an enemy who is unaware and just immediately execute. Yeah. You call this security? The switch is on our side of the fence. No. Nobody ever claimed that Merc was smart. Sanford, you're feeling very talkative today, buddy. But yep, that was the lamest security checkpoint I've ever encountered in my entire life. That guy's dead. Let's stab this guy. Oh, no, I did not want to get behind cover. Oh, thanks, Demos. You killed the guy for me. Doesn't matter, it's your shift. I hate menial labor. Oh, me too, buddy. Thanks for throwing a flashbang, Demos. You almost flashed your buddy. I thought we were friends, man. I thought we were friends. Anyway, there's a couple pistols here. I'll grab one. I still got my shotgun, so I'm going to keep using that. I smell something. What was it? It was buckshot. Keep it down. Noise makes me mad. I might not voice every little bit of flavor text here, but I will make an effort to do so. I don't know if there's anything in this room for us to really get our hands on. There's a couple melee weapons I might want to get. Did I? No, here's my hook. Okay. Yeah, I'll grab a couple long swords just for safety purposes. Hey, bud, you're dead. Yeah, here's an example of Sanford's special skill. If I hold Q and press left click, Sanford will throw his hook and it'll come right back to him. So this is useful for hitting enemies at a distance and bringing them close to you when you don't really have a gun at the ready. Let's go into the storage closet. Jesus, Timos, you killed him before he even got a chance to finish his sentence. Completely merciless. God. I'm honestly not too crazy about Sanford's hook. It's not the worst melee weapon in the world, it's just not one I intend on using. To Foreman. Message. Dr. Hoffnar and his research facility are absolutely off limits to you and your employees. He is not to be disturbed under any circumstances. All further material deliveries are to be left to the Nexus Corps guards outside of the sleeper labs. Director Phobos. That name sounds a bit familiar. I could pick up these daggers that are in here, but I already have frag grenades, and I think that's better than throwing daggers. Hurry up, you bums! Sheriff's expecting Sanford and Demos to pay us a little visit. We're gonna be ready. Yeah, you were ready, alright. Hold up. Let me reload. Come on, don't you know it's rude to hit a guy while he's reloading? No etiquette at all on these guys. That is a Merc captain. He's slightly stronger than some of the other Merc units, but he's really nothing to be scared of. In case you lost a corpus here, there is a heal for you. But I won't be needing it, because I'm still full health. There's a deagle here. Yeah, I think I'll grab the deagle. I could dual-wield pistols, but I prefer to use them in one hand. It looks cooler that way. Ow, 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 ow. Thanks, Demos. You killed him for me. Man, I'm so tired. Just a quick nap. No, he's dead. He just falls over and dies. Poor guy. Alright, nothing in there. Nothing in there either. Alright. Oh, big room, guys. Alright, I'm empty. Losers. Yeah, just because there's a lot of you doesn't necessarily mean you're all that threatening. This is a pretty window, by the way. Look at that. Yeah, let me, I just forgot. Maybe I can bump my anti-aliasing up a bit? Yeah. Someone's coming! Sweep the room, they're in here somewhere. Alright, those guys weren't too bad. There's a broom here, but I don't really want a broom, because the broom sucks. Demos, the least you could do is grab a weapon or two, like seriously. Now we both have long swords. We're the long sword duo, I guess. I don't know. Looks like both those guys had SMGs. I'm gonna grab one. To Phobos, when you gave me this job, you told me I'd be autonomous. Having your Nexus Corps pit bulls snooping around my factory doesn't make me feel like I'm autonomous. I'm not big on this distrust, pal. Makes me twitchy. So how about you just back off a bit and let me do my job? I've got a city to feed. The foreman. Guess the foreman wasn't too happy with the whole, deal that Director Phobos was proposing. That's all in the past now. Alright. Another SMG, I'll gladly take it. No reason not to. Also, you might have noticed I turned up my mic a little bit. It should be a little bit louder than the game, so I'm hoping that fixes any of the issues you encountered in the last video. Alright, we got 22 guys to kill. Ah, those are baby numbers. Give me a gun. Uh-oh. We got the captain in here. But Demos kind of took care of him for me there, which is fine. I'm glad you're being useful, Demos. It helps me a lot. So, I don't know if there's anything I really want here. I think I'll just take my pistol and leave. I'm pretty good with what I got right now. Is there any other room I could go into? Nah, okay. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, this is it. Give me a second to crack the system. There you are. And we got some random, like, scientist dudes. I don't know why these guys are here. But we have completed it. 89 people dead in the span of 8 minutes. So yeah, we've got more guys to deal with. We're mostly going to be ignoring them. Yeah, like, I hate that choppy frame rate. I hope I don't have to do this every time. But, just a consistent frame rate is all I ask for, game, please. Can't go that way just yet. I think I have to go down and around if I want to get up there. But yeah, there are merc guys scattered around here for you to fight, but for the most part you can just ignore them. I don't remember if there's a whole lot to explore around here, but you know, if there's some secrets or something that I don't know about, feel free to explore in my stead and maybe you will find something that I have missed. But we're going to jump straight into the next stage, the Boom Factory. If the sheriff thinks he's safe behind his giant metal gate, it's because he doesn't know explosives like Sanford does. This factory processes more combustible chemicals daily than any other facility in Nevada. If we're going to find high explosives to replace what we lost in the crash, then this is the place to do it. Alright, find the high explosives so we can bust down the sheriff's front door. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Alright, this time we'll be playing as Demos, because I like to do things out of order. Let's be careful in this place. Angry workers and high explosives don't mix. You're always so paranoid, Sanford. Why don't you learn to have a little fun? Alright, I'm going to bump my anti-aliasing back up. I'm sorry I have to do this every once in a while. Boy, am I angry. Anyone got any high explosives? Just wonderful writing. Uh-oh. Well, Sanford, that's what you get for standing next to the angry workers and high explosives. You bought that one on yourself, buddy. Yes, Demos is a bit faster than Sanford, and he has a nice fast little kick that you can do if you hold shift and press middle click. Did you guys drop anything interesting? No? Alright. Yeah, I'll grab a couple of short swords. And I think that means more guys are coming in. Yep. Do any of you have guns? No, but you had screwdrivers. That means I can poke people to death, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, Sanford, thank you for just killing all those dudes. I killed like one guy, but it's better than 0. Alright, just gotta hack the door locks, easy peasy, and we can just go right on through. I'm just here to shoot stuff. Uh-oh. Luckily I got out of the way or I would have been fried Demos. Alright. If you need any health, it's here, but I don't. So I'm just gonna move along. I don't think there's anything in those lockers, so I'm not really worried about that. Honestly, I'm not too interested in picking up their pistols, but there's no reason why I shouldn't. And, you've got your meat hook, that's fine. You can have that. Yeah, just jump directly into the fire. It's very beneficial for your health. Uh-oh, I accidentally lit up that barrel. Well, at least it killed some guys. And I keep lighting up arrows by accident. Oh. Damn it, Sanford. Why'd you have to go and get yourself blown up? Man, let me check my computer volume. Yeah, it's a little higher than I usually have it. Man, I missed almost every shot. Sanford, could you make an effort not to get the crap kicked out of you? Oh god, everything exploded all at once. Alright, Sanford kind of got the crap kicked out of him there, but can't expect the artificial intelligence to do all the work for you, now can you? Does this lever do anything? No, it's just kind of here. Alright. Well, we'll just move on to the next room then. Oh, no, I can read some files. 2 Nexus core. Okay, the limited model Gen 3 clones are here, thanks a bunch. Was hoping for more than 2 of them, but hey, at least you came through. Why are they so mad though? Foreman. And flashbang. That didn't do what I hoped it would do. I have a special usage for these 2 broken hilts I have coming up. Stab one guy, stab the other guy, pick up one of the guy's guns, and shoot the other guys. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Alright. I'll pick up your MP5. Hurry up, jackass, already on their way. Yes, we are. How did you know? Okay. I guess you really just felt like blowing that guy up, huh? Yeah, this guy who's kind of heavily armored, that was a Merc gunner. They usually are rather heavily armored and have 2 submachine guns. You find hundreds of accident reports spanning many decades. Several of the accidents look to have been fatal, but somehow the dead workers keep appearing on future accident reports. That's a bit weird. All you guys are dead. I'll pick up that Mac 11. Okay, Satan, I get the idea. You don't want me in here. Didn't have to start throwing stuff. You could have just asked. Alright, jeez, I'm leaving. God. Okay, we're all set. Keep the heat vents blasting and no one is getting through here. No one will be making it out of here, I tell you what. Yeah. Let's let them keep believing that. But I just need to step up to here and shoot away at that. And now all I gotta do is drop down here. Howdy ho, neighborino. Mind if I beat you to death? Hope you don't mind. Alright. Sanford, you could use a couple heals, so why don't you go heal yourself up? Alright, I think there might be another submachine gun around here, but there also might not be. I accidentally threw my weapon. I didn't want to do that. I can't one-hand any of those weapons, so I might as well refill my mech. And, you can go ahead and refill your shotgun there, Sanford. And I think I'm going to give you just 2 melee weapons for the time being. Because we're walking into a boss fight here, so I want to make sure I'm prepared. Alright, let's go. This totally isn't a boss arena, right? It's totally not large and filled with explosives and hazards and ramps. Totally not. Crap. Yeah, I've been itching for some battle. Let's waste these tools. Alright, so this is your first fight against Church and George. I am going to order Sanford to focus on Church while I focus on this guy with the gun. Yeah, Sanford's kind of going to get the crap kicked out of him, but I'm willing to accept that. Because I really just want you to die. Come on. Don't run away from me. Just let me stab you to death. It's not that hard. You think you can hurt me? Yeah, I think this old anti-tank rifle I just picked up is going to do wonders for putting you in the ground, my friend. I just need to figure out where you went. Oh, there you are. You were killing my best friend. Okay. Stop, Uncle! Sheesh, who are those jokers? Let's find these bombs so we can go ask the sheriff ourselves. Sounds like a plan to me, Sanford, old buddy.
Who's there?
Nobody special, just the guy who's here to kill you. Alright, all I gotta do is pick up the explosives. High explosives. Looks primed. Plenty of punch in this one. And that should be the end of the stage. Stage victory. 82 kills. That definitely took more than a minute and a half, I can tell you that much right now. I think the timer might reset every time you get to a checkpoint, which might be a bug, I should report. But that's fine. I'm not worried about completion time. But now that we've knocked out the first 2 levels of the industrial sector and we've just done a boss fight, I think that is ample time to end this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to see you guys in the next episode of Madness Project Nexus. Hopefully when the game has released to the public and all of you guys can play it with me. So, see you then. Peace out.